What is going on, YouTube? Savage here. In today's video, we're going to be covering quads gameplay. We're going to be spectating random quads, and I'm going to be walking you guys through their settings on their ADS sensitivity and their normal sensitivity, as well as talking about teamwork and how to win your gunfights. A lot of you guys get in positions where you just go for the thirst, you end up making the wrong plays and working the wrong piece of cover, or just sitting in a corner. I'm going to teach you guys on how to get out there, win gunfights more efficiently. That way you guys can get more kills and in turn get more wins. But if you do enjoy the video or learn something new, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel today, and also the goal for today's video is going to be 500 likes, so help us achieve that goal. And lastly, leave a comment below in the comment section just to help boost the algorithm of this video so it can get out there and help more people get better at Warzone. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay. All right, so just like any video that we start off, I'm going to go into the gulag and test the enemy's aim accuracy, watch the kill cam, and discuss the settings that he has on his controller or mouse and keyboard, so that way you guys can hopefully adjust those, go out and win more gunfights efficiently. I'm gonna put my gun away. He might have good reaction time. He should have seen me rotating to the left hand side. He did not. I'm gonna go ahead, rotate around, see if I can get it again. Now granted, it's pistol, so it's kind of hard to hit your shots for anybody. I'm not gonna hate on him. All right, let's see what he does with this. Nothing. And he's able to get the kill. Good shit. All right, let's watch the kill cam real quick. His reaction time's really not that bad. I got to give him credit. Again, with the pistol, it's hard to hit shots for most players. He's got to work with it. But the main purpose of watching the kill cam, again, for every player that we watch, is going to be ADS sensitivity. A lot of you guys haven't messed with it. When you try to track players left and right, you're overshooting the target. It's extremely hard for you guys to get the kill. Changing some simple settings could be easy for you guys. Now, right off the bat, wow. Rule number one when playing quads, guys, pay attention to what contracts you're picking up. Never, I repeat, never grab a recon objective right at the beginning. Why? Because if you're in a position like this, I'd much rather have supply runs or most wanted bounty so I can get my squad mates back, or even shit, a scavenger. Let's look at the objectives we have here. Never mind, we can't. That's right, because we have one up. We have some bounties, some most wanteds on the mini map. But we're in a bad position. We also came to salt mines, aka quarry, which is usually a hot spot for enemies, so I do expect us to run into an enemy team. Now I will say the ground loot this season is probably the worst of any season ever in any video game that's ever touched Earth. I don't know who decided to put LMGs all over the ground and all over the map within Verdansk and Rebirth, sniper rifles and pistols, but that's like 90% of the shit that we have to fucking deal with, and I hate it. We have a Bertha coming towards us. We do have a teammate coming back, thankfully. There's no reason to take shots at that. Again, we're outnumbered, we're outgunned, we're out munitioned. If we just start shooting at random Berthas, other enemies around us will know where we're at, and they may converge on us. So you want to have some kind of element of surprise while you're going around here looting these crates. Also, I will say, you know, if you guys want to put yourself out here and be vulnerable, that's fine. I mean, I do it all the time. To each their own, but you need to at least look around. We haven't even tried checking the buildings, the rooftops, the windows. I don't see any doorways or windows occupied or doorways open, but it doesn't mean that we're safe. So sitting on top of this tank right now is probably not a good idea. We know where the enemy's at, and we're going to continue to sit here and heartbeat it and then just run away. So again, I ask you, this player Sue, why the hell rock a heartbeat sensor if you're not going to use it to its potential? Heartbeat sensor was designed to show you guys where enemies are at so you guys can hunt them down, but instead we find where enemies are at and we run from them. I'm not really sure on that one. Trying to get in the Bertha, stealing it, driving backwards and getting stuck. All right, so basically what happened, again, we assumed that there was only one player. We didn't even scan around. We ended up losing our life, and also our teammate lost their life. So here we are once again with a recon bounty still active, unfortunately. Unable to get any more objectives. Going to another hot spot. When you guys are in a position when you're by yourself in a squads match, avoid areas like this. We may get lucky and there may be nobody here, but again, that's 100% luck. You don't want to play this game trying to utilize luck. No glass audio, that's questionable as shit. This is why we die in this game a lot. Audio has been really off this update as well. A lot of glitches. Every update there's a lot of glitches. It's like playing a brand new game every time an update comes out. Okay, not really sure we're ADSing on right now. Again, there's no reason to be limiting our field of view when we're trying to scan. Not a play at all. And again, supply runs, most wanted bounties are your best bet. That's a given. Doors open, so it has been looted. There are players around. Not too surprised there. It's early game. There's a lot of shit here. There's a buy station here. That's why these are hot areas, guys. So usually whenever I'm in this position, if for whatever reason I can't grab an objective and I'm looting an area like this, if it's already looted, I leave. Why do I leave? Because you're looking for money. Are you going to find money in a place that's already looted? Maybe. But if you do, it's not going to be a lot. It sure as hell isn't going to be 10 grand. Not to mention, as you're wasting time looting something that's already looted, so you're basically looting behind other players, you run the risk of getting shot by 4 of the teammates, right? 4 of those guys that looted this place are probably still close, and we run a huge risk at getting killed. Now here we are moving on to the next compound of this area. We left the first one onto the second. This doesn't appear to be looted right now. This doesn't appear to be looted right now, but again, we haven't really made it fully down here. We do have an enemy right there. Whenever you guys hear a gunshot and you see a light or a blip light up on your mini map, make sure you pull up your map so you can see exactly where they're at. Not sure why we're running around with fists. Okay, hell yeah, Lopez, that's the play, brother. That's too far to even shoot at that point. Bail out and try to find something better. Here we got some guns. Now we got something going on. I wouldn't even engage these guys though, because again, you're going to get some hits. You might break their armor, but the chance of you downing and executing them on that ridge, very unlikely. All you're going to do is piss off that squad and they're going to come down and absolutely destroy you. And again, this is a looted area. So what do you do, Savage? Savage, what do I do? It's looted already. There's people fighting up here. Leave, my guy, leave. We're able to get a knock right here. Super Glint's going out. Left-hand side as well. Oh, weird. Absolutely the strangest shit ever. We died to a full team. What? Who would have guessed that shit? Oh my God. Now look, I don't want you guys to ever run from gunfights, but let's just be honest with everyone right now. 1v4s is not an easy task, even for the best of the best. So if you're outgunned and you know damn well if the enemies have their loadout, which we did because there was a bunch of ground loot sitting next to the buy station, so duh, clearly they have their loadout. Why do we push 2 teams fighting each other with ground loot AK? I don't know. But in that position, you just leave, my dude. I don't care if you have to walk on foot, go out in the open. The better option to leave that area, go loot these buildings, and get away from harm's way. But here we are spectating Royce and Anderson, who are in a 2v3. I think there may be a 3rd team involved. I didn't see blue shooting, but the other enemies were shooting at somebody else. So I do believe we do have another team amidst us. Not sure right now why we're laying prone heart beating. Again, use your eyes, guys. That's what they're there for. Also, know the distance of the heartbeat, my guys. Come on, bro. And also, a lot of people always ask why I hate on heartbeat sensors, and I don't hate on heartbeat sensors. They're a great tool. But for newer players, you should not be allowed to use heartbeat sensors. Why do I say that? Because it's hindering your ability to open your eyes, right? All we had to do was stay out of our heartbeat and look around, and we could have seen the enemies pushing us, but instead we laid prone with our heartbeat sensor, pinging an enemy, and we even looked the wrong way, right? We had no idea what the depth of the heartbeat sensor meant. We had no idea what the directional of the heartbeat sensor meant. And also we assume that all players pop up on it, which they don't. Ghosts, guys, ghosts. Stop using heartbeat sensors if you guys have not developed the eye for awareness yet. I'm telling you guys right now, if you put them away and you go out and fight teams after fighting teams after fighting teams, you will improve. But before you pick up the baby monitor, make sure you train your eyes, because if you don't train your eyes, you will never be good at Warzone. I'm telling you. Now, if you develop the eye and you're getting good at spotting targets, whip out the heartbeat. I don't give a shit. Heartbeat's awesome. But if you're new to the game and you're having trouble with gunfights, put the damn thing away. But here we are moving on to Heater and Royce coming back in right now. We do have some money. Nice lead on the enemy. Not really sure how the fuck he knew he was there. I'm gonna be honest. I was about, okay, well there it is. Now I would have said to check the corners. However, in the midst of a gunfight, I probably wouldn't have either. I probably would have jumped through the window to rotate on the enemy. It was a good play. You definitely should have checked the corners though, but that's all well and said in hindsight. All right, but here we are moving on to the next squad. Garrido. Paris, Alexandre, and Haley. Let's see who the team carry is here. Now it looks like this team may have been camping Superstore the whole time. Now look, guys, again, in a positional standpoint, talking about, you know, if the circle's rotating and you have the edge of the zone, y'all can sit on buildings all you want. I don't care. If you're sitting on the building, gatekeeping the enemy in the circle, I don't call that camping. That's a strategical position. But this right here, dude, this is camping. This is, what are you gatekeeping? You're not doing shit. You're just sitting up top on top of Superstore waiting for enemies to come to you. Now look, we have a UAV up. Why waste the UAV? Why not just go out there and push the enemies? They're separated also, dude. Just, this guy's out in the open. We could easily beam him. Oh, he's gone. This guy's on the rooftop. This guy's on the lower ground going to the building. But this guy's by himself. As a squad, y'all need to push them and knock them out one by one. Also, this building is pretty decent building to push because of 2 staircases. Don't be intimidated by it. These buildings, on the other hand, not so much. So these buildings. All right, here we are with Paris marking somebody over here. Not really sure who he pinged. I was too busy living in the map. The vehicle leaving right now. We need to take some shots on it. Very easy opportunity to get some beams off, but we're hesitant. We're delayed. Can we still deliver? No. All right, talking about controller settings, guys, or again, mouse settings. ADS sensitivity you need to tweak. If you find yourself overshooting the target, having trouble tracking smoothly back and forth, whether it's long range or close range, go into your settings, and under your sensitivity, there's an ADS sensitivity, high zoom and low zoom. You need to turn it down a little bit. Now in that fight right there, homeboy popped a dead silence. Not much you can do with that one, but the moment an enemy comes at you in close range, you've got to try your best to make a quick exit. The window to the right would have been the best option. Would we have made it? Probably not. The enemy blazes down pretty fast, but also switch to your close range. If you guys are ever inside of a building, you need to always be prepared for enemies to push you, right? He was camping in a building, should have whipped out his close range weapon. That way, if that would have happened, we would have had a little bit of a decent chance to ADS the enemy and get the kill off. All right, but we do have enemies above us, each one of them watching the stairways. Now we need to work this in sync. Haley and Garrido need to be synced up for this fight. We know where the enemy is, my guy. We don't have to heartbeat. Alexandre losing his gulag. Unfortunately, here we are still heartbeating like the enemy's just going to vanish and go somewhere else. We need to do something. This is where boys are separated from men. Girls are separated from women. You need to step it up. Wake the hell up, man. Get up there and fight them. If you lose, who cares? Oh, man, I lost my fight. Oh, shit. You know how many times I die? All the time. It is what it is. Everyone dies. The best players in the fucking world die all the time. But they fight. They at least, oh, you need to look behind you. Yeah. Now, this is a time where heartbeat would actually be useful. We're delayed right now. We need to help our squad mate out. Again, that's the time a heartbeat would have been useful. Could have found out where the enemy was camping because he knew he was watching the doorway. But instead, we bust out, assume the enemy's down there by our teammate, and we end up getting shot from the guy who's been watching our staircase the entire time. And now here we are with Haley doing the exact same shit. So why didn't these guys work together? I don't know. They both should have pushed out at the exact same time and fought the guys nearest to them. And then when they were done fighting the guys nearest to them, assuming they won, they could have then helped each other out. But here we are now, just funneling to the enemy one at a time, just giving them one kill after another, after another, after another. So now we're pushing the rooftop with 2 guys above us. We stand a almost 0% chance to win this game. Playing like this, if you've got movement, if you can slide cancel, if you've got a close range weapon, which you need to have, check your right first, my dude. End up dying like your homeboy. Never mind, they're both over there. Oh. No need to pop the reload. We do have enemies popping behind us and do like the plates. We need to change our position, though. The enemy's coming up right now. There he is. And because we're just sitting in the same spot, of course he knows where we're at, right? Of course he knows where we're at. Pop the self-res. Do we make it off the roof? Holy shit, we do. The enemy might look down on us to shoot us, though. We're pretty far away. Can we vault through the window? There it is. Haley able to survive. And while the enemies are fighting a whole nother team, a third team has joined the party. We need to be pushing up if we're going to continue this fight. But we do have $4,100. Do you go for the res right now? I sure as hell would. But here we are. Round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Pushing up the same staircase, assuming the enemies won't be expecting this, which is absolutely an insane assumption. Now, they did just win the team fight. So to be honest, I might not be that insane. It might work out. But I don't know what their close range weapon is. I don't know why they're rocking this LMG. This is not a good close range weapon. It's powerful and it could be accurate. But guys, ADS speed on this thing is gross. And hip firing on this, not at all. No. Here we are, too busy staring at the loot. Oh, we're able to get the kill. Thankfully, crouch walking saved us. Now the enemy team knows where we're at. They're going to be rotating to us. Again, another instance with a heartbeat would be a nice little quick scan. Where are they? And then he can get positioned. But because we didn't scan the heartbeat, again, we died. So that right there, guys, again, heartbeat's a useful tool. Use the heartbeat if you have it, but use it correctly. They're heartbeating shit they should have been heartbeating, and they're not heartbeating the times they need to be heartbeating. Here we are moving on to Hagar, though, rocking 6 kills. No idea what the hell this dude's doing. He's clearing staircases they've already owned. There we go. 2 enemies on the left right-hand side. Guys. I'm going to be honest. I apologize to Afsar for trolling him for clearing staircases we already owned. Another team came up. That's on me. I didn't know that. I didn't have that intel. But you saw... Oh, here he comes. Boy, you see the flashlight, my guy. But you saw the slow reaction time. Let's recap. All right, so in this fight here, I want to show you guys how slow his reaction timing was. You guys need to start reacting when you see shit. A lot of people see it, they'll look back, they're like, oh crap, holy crap, there's enemies over there, and then they'll snap. The moment you see things or you think you see things, snap on it. Even if it's not an enemy and you thought it was, it's okay. At least you're practicing your reaction time. Also, when we were broken in plates and we're running from the enemy, we should have kept running. I don't know why when people are plating, they have the feeling that they got to sit in a corner and pop their plates. That is absolutely the wrong way to do it. Keep momentum, keep movement as you guys are plating. Otherwise, you're going to get killed just like he did here. Number 3, his flashlight's on the damn wall. We knew he was coming down. I could hear him and I could physically see his flashlight off his damn gun. The moment we saw that, we should have got out of our corner, busted down the staircase, and again, kept plating, kept reloading, regrouped ourselves as we're running. And then once we have our thoughts together, we can go back up there and try to 1v1 this guy. But here we are again with Afsar. Now, again, I apologize. I did not know what Afsar had seen. I was trolling him for... Oh no, yep, you're gonna lose out on this one, fam. Oh, you wanted that kill so bad. Oh, that's so tragic. That's so tragic. I was trolling him for clearing staircase. I had no idea what their position was since we just started spectating him. That's on me. So great job for him trying to clear it, I guess. But in that fight there, look, dude, when you're in a bad spot and you're not really that competent in 1v4s, I mean, look, dude, it's okay to run from a 1v4. It really is. The moment we got that knock, we need to rotate and get the hell out of there. Try our best to work that building and get the hell out of there. Would we have made it out? Still probably not. This squad seems very aggressive. But you got to at least try. Don't get so thirsty for the kill that you end up losing your life. All right, but here we are now, spectating Goodoy with 8 kills. Najira with 7 and White with 11. Rocking the Swiss with the, oh my god, I love, you know guys, I love a Bullfrog loadout. Bullfrog is probably one of my top SMGs of all time in Warzone. I love to see it. I love to see it. So here we are. We spot a buyback. That's how they know where the enemies are at. We see the guys on the higher level of us. He may be on top of the tank or was on top of the tank. We see him in the window right there. Great reaction time, using his eyes to his advantage, not a heartbeat sensor. Bad on the enemy, not knowing where the sniper shot came from. Again, when you hear the suppressed shot, I knew it was on the left-hand side. If I was this enemy, I would have avoided sticking my head up in that window. Another enemy on radar, shooting RPGs, absolutely crazy. Switching to the close range weapon and pushing the enemy from 2 different angles. Boom. The squad knows what they're doing. These are not rookie bitches. These guys know exactly how to play the game. Notice blue and orange went around to the right-hand side while... Beautiful shot, my guy. While light blue and green held the left-hand side. Now, how do they know where these enemies are at? The mini-map. Every time someone shoots, the mini-map lights up. He did not spot him, however. He's more... There you go. Good shot. That is how players know where enemies are at. The mini-map gives you guys more knowledge than you guys will ever realize. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Another enemy in a bad position. Great pings going out. Can we get the save? Unfortunate. And White goes down. He may have a gulag. Not 100% sure right now. Would love to move on to the next player. Here we have Najir rocking 8 kills in a bad spot. It's a 1v something. Rocking. There's 1 knock. There's 2. And there's the wipe. Can we get the res off? Does the teammate have a mask? We need to find out this information. Unfortunately, doesn't matter. Another team sitting there in a gatekeeping position was able to get the kill. And now here we are with the team that killed our team also being gatekept by another one. So we have a chain of reaction of gatekeeps. Again, guys, look, no matter how good you are, there will be times where you're fighting and you're playing the game like you're supposed to. Your perfect strategy, perfect aim, perfect accuracy, and you still get shit on. That was 4, maybe 5 team fights right there, back to back. Switching from team to team to team. Great use of the gas mask going back in to buy. He may lose his life because of it, but still worth a shot. Now we know the enemies on the left-hand side. Get in the zone. Use these hay bales. These dirt piles to your advantage to get the gunfights won. Now the enemy standing there, ego challenged us in the open. He should have died, but because he had his teammates putting pressure on us, they were able to team wipe us relatively easy. So here we are moving on to the next team. It's unfortunate. I really liked wiping the squad. Never mind. We're moving on to somebody random, completely random. Chew, rocking 0 kills, picking up trophy systems and playing the open with no loadout. This is not going to end well for your boy Chew. He's going to go up in camp. Oh my God. Guys, stop it. You look dumb. No, look, especially in solos, you can get away with this shit. Quads, this is idiotic. No, absolutely not. Yeah, you want to maintain high ground, but this at this cost, hell no. Oh my gosh. Oh no, here we go. Do it. There you go. Look at you with your kill, brother. Oh, he's so amped right now. This is not a spot you want to be at, because if a full team pushes you, what are they going to do? They're going to stun you, crawl up that ladder, and you're going to get fucking destroyed. Here we are holding the heartbeat out. We know there are 2 teams over here to the north fighting. These are the teams that just won that team fight. You can tell by the skins. One of them Fortnite jumping around like it's Fortnite. Clearly, gunshots going off the left-hand side. I'd like to go ahead and peek that, but we're not going to. Are we leaving the building? No, we're going to sit in the window ledge, asking to get sniped in the face. Not a play. This is clearly a newer player, not just based off the rank, just based off the way he's playing. Taking a shot at the enemy as he's going to cover. Big mistake. Revealing our position for everyone around us. Not a huge fan of that at all. And look at the indecisiveness. He's trying to navigate, trying to go one spot, then another, then another, then another. And he's really just very hesitant on the decisions he makes. If you guys want to get better at decision making, make a damn decision. It may be wrong, but you made the decision quickly, you executed it quickly, and you now learned that that was the wrong decision. You guys are so afraid to make decisive decisions because you're afraid you're going to die. You're never going to improve in that aspect. All right, we hear gunshots. We're in a good gatekeeping position right now, but not really going to be able to do much if we're just camping a corner. And again, when you're in a position like this and enemies have to rotate to you, you're going to want to get 1 picks, 2 picks, 3 picks. That way you can even the playing fields. Do you allow yourself to be blinded and not be able to see anything? What's going to happen? A full squad's going to push you and you're not going to stand a chance. I'd rather fight 1 at a time than all 4 of them in my face, which is a lot of the reasons why when you're plating, you need to be peeking the corners. When you're gatekeeping, you need to be peeking corners and changing your position. Sitting in a corner is never beneficial for anybody. Yes, you'll get a few lucky kills if someone comes in a building and doesn't clear their corners, but at the end of the day, you as a player will never improve. Stuns going off, 2 teams fighting behind us, and we're just so worried right now about the south. I'm not against us clearing it, but again, your focus needs to be over here with a few glances to your right hand side. A few glances. Now they're going to be working their way to this building right here that we were just in. So we're probably not going to get any gatekeeping kills right here. Oh, here we go. Honestly, his ADS sensitivity really isn't that bad. His just locking and snapping on enemies is lacking big time. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3 enemies, it looks like. 4. We got a full squad right now. You see the enemies in the background. I love how they're keeping their separation. They're able to clear the area, making sure their left and the right hand side is cleared, instead of just all sticking together and running the risk to get shot from one side or the other. Now, I do want to see another player with blue, because if he gets into a 1v4, he could be in a bad spot. Lee rocking 12 kills, pushing with a deady. Unfortunately, blue goes down. We're sitting here, ego challenge the enemy in a precision, beautiful precision coming in. Getting 2 knocks. Now, instantly going from a 4-man squad to a 1-man squad because of a precision. Beautiful strike by whoever the hell that was. Now, the strike looked like it came from over here. I'm going to assume it did. Oh, we're actually able to get the res off, but I hear enemy pushing right now. Unfortunate. GG's. And it looks like they used a precision strike to not only suppress the enemy to get to position, but also to get them some kills. And it was extremely easy for this team to win the fight. GG's. Look, with that gameplay there, another situation where players are pretty decent with shots, but they lack reaction time, they lack know-how on how to work cover, and also they get really thirsty and they try to go for the execute instead of outplaying the situation. Most of the times that you guys die, or that I die, or other players die, is just because we make simple mistakes from the bad habits we've been playing for the past 17 months. Once you guys work yourself out of these bad habits, once you guys start making educated decisions, and once you guys start acknowledging the mistakes that you're making, you guys will be able to avoid that, go out there, get more wins, get more gunfights, get more kills, and in turn have more fun in Warzone. Right now with Vanguard on the precipice, it's coming in 3 months, we all need to be stepping up our game so that when Vanguard hits, we can hit the ground running and we can go out there and get win after win after win. I want everyone to have fun in battle royales, and with that means you've got to get more wins and you've got to get more kills. People who have been playing for a year, year and a half and very little wins, they're not having as much fun as people out there getting a lot of kills and a lot of wins. So guys, let's all help each other get better at the game. Let's help each other improve. Let's go out there and have some fun in Warzone. But guys, again, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. Help us get to 500 likes. Leave a comment in the section below. Just let me know how you liked the video or if you didn't like the video. But again, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, good luck in Warzone.